here we are driving into Tucker Valley on the Tucker Valley Road right now, otherwise known as the Road to Macareep in Chaguaramas. And today we'll be hitting some very historical points in Chaguaramas. Now I'm sure you all know Chaguaramas is home to the Bamboo Cathedral.
Right.
So today we'll definitely be seeing there, but we'll also be seeing the tracking station, the infamous tracking station on top of that hill.
Is that also the satellite station?
Correct.
Right.
And from there we'll be making our way to the famous plane crash site. Now I don't know if you all know this, but in 1975 there was a small airplane that crashed in the hills of Chaguaramas. And today we will be visiting that plane. It's been popularized on the internet now. And then from there we'll actually be going to a nice little secluded pool to wash off.
Oh.
And that's called the Covigne River Gorges. So here we are at the site of the old tracking station in Chaguaramas. This has actually been here since the 1950s. Just behind this building is where we'll actually start the trail to the plane crash site. It should take us about 45 minutes to an hour from here. So, are you ready?
Ready. Yeah.
Adventure time. Yeah. All right, let's go. Alright, so after a little uphill battle, we've actually made it to more or less the top of the hill.
Yeah.
And this is actually a checkpoint that I use up here because from here you can take the trail back to this tracking station, or you can take this trail which leads you back down to Salmon Park.
Oh.
Alright, so it's signified by this HG, which I like to use for high ground. So this is the high ground up here. And from here we'll actually be taking this trail to our right, and this will lead us to the plane. As you can see, there's some rope here for our assistance, so please just be mindful, hold on to the rope, take your time. Alright, so check it out guys, we are here, the infamous plane crash site in Chaguaramas. So as you can see, majority of the plane's body is still actually intact, both wings and the main body. And this plane has actually been here from 1975, where both the pilot and co-pilot were able to make it out alive and then popularize this spot as a new hiking spot in Chaguaramas. Now, it may not be one of the main or mainstream attractions of Chaguaramas, but it's definitely one of the hidden gems hidden up here in these hills, and it also adds to that very robust history that Chaguaramas already has. Alright, so now that we've made it to this little piece of history here in Chaguaramas, we're actually going to get the ball rolling and head over to our next attraction today, which is Covigne River Gorges.
Yeah.
And of course, their promises to be just gorgeous. So, let's get the adventure train rolling and head off to the next stop. You ready?
Yes.
Let's do it. Alright guys, so this is the circuit, so we'll be heading back out via the Salmon Park route. Alright, so let's go. So we've just completed the loop from Bamboo Cathedral and ended up back at Salmon Park, and it's also very close to our next location, Covigne River Gorges. So we're about to head up the road right next to Salmon Park and go and check out this amazing site. All right, let's go, guys. So we're here on the road in Chaguaramas with the Arboretum and Retreat Center. The trail to Covigne is just past the center on the left as the trail starts to go to a Y. You want to make sure and stay left on that trail straight to the riverbed. So we're about to start this trail here now. Let's go up and see if you can see the bunkers. So here's the sign that marks the entrance to the Covigne River Gorge Trail. So we'll definitely be going down this trail to make our way to the gorges. However, there's a nice little treat in the back here that I want to show you all. So here you can still see these old war bunkers standing here in Chaguaramas, left over from the American occupation during the war. Watching your step, try to step with as sure footing as you can. Look for the easiest spaces, and if in doubt, just follow my steps, follow the person in front of you. All right, and we're just going to follow the river. So we're standing just outside the gorges from where this location gets its name. Now these gorges stand at just about 30 feet tall at its tallest points, and as you can see, the river just cuts through the mountain, forming this pathway from which Covigne River Gorges gets its name. That concludes our adventure in Chaguaramas today. What did you all think about Covigne?
Covigne was amazing. The gorges really got me. I like the look of it.
Yeah. No, but I really like the water, the pool area, because you could just dip your whole self in and cool down and you're ready to go again. So I loved it.
Definitely a refreshing experience.
Oh, yeah.
But what was your favorite part of the day, you think?
Overall, I like the history actually of that. We went on this tour to see a plane that was there before I was born. This
True.
one, that was fun.
Definitely. Well, that concludes this adventure today, but we have way more in store for you all. So make sure and stay tuned. Tour Trinidad TV will be back.